Say hello,
Hello.
good morning,
Good morning.
and welcome to our day.
Good morning. Yay!
Good morning.
I'm really creeped out. Just saying.
It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I hear the doorbell ring. So Sophie didn't hear it, so I woke her up. So she obviously goes down the stairs really quickly. All I had in my mind was like,
I thought somebody had hit Tori's cat or something. That's what I had in my mind.
I had it being police at the door, like,
Something bad happened.
yeah. So Sophie obviously runs downstairs really, really quickly.
After finding a t-shirt to put on. I was just like, crap, I'm naked.
Please excuse the fact I look like a twat. The back of my neck is sore from my usual mask, so I'm having to use my nasal one, but sometimes I sleep with my mouth open. So I've had to try and keep my mouth shut with a bandage, just so I can, like, the NIV can work properly. So you obviously went to the door.
Am I carrying on?
Yeah, because I can't remember.
Um,
Sorry, you can't really see us much either.
But yeah, so I got to the, obviously I shut the girls in the front room, they were still barking. That was too bright, that was offensive. But I kept the chain on, and then I opened the door with the chain still on. And it was really awkward actually, because I couldn't see a thing, I couldn't, because of the way the door is, there's no room next to the door, so...
Yeah, because like the wall's like right there.
Yeah, so I actually have no idea what this person looked like who came to the door. But, I opened the door and he was just like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. Didn't know you had dogs. And I was just like, it's okay. And then he carried on and was just like, oh, I was just wondering if you had a couple of cigarettes and a glass of water. And I was just like, I'm sorry, but we don't smoke in this house. And he was just like, oh, okay. Alright then. I was just like, okay. And he's like, I'm sorry to have bothered you. And I was just like, it's okay. And then...
Yeah, I quickly, like, because obviously I heard that Sophie shut the door, so I quickly went over to the window and knelt up on the bed to, like, lean out and see if I could see anyone. And I think there's, like, we're in a cul-de-sac, and I think it was the man that lives at the top end of our cul-de-sac. We don't really know the people up there other than one person, and there's one man up there, and he hobbles with the way he walks, and I think it's him, but
the person at the door, in my opinion, sounded drunk.
yeah,
Or not 100% with it.
but it looks like, from my angle, the bloke that lived up in the top corner. I said to Sophie, like, I would ring the police, I would ring, like, 999, but I didn't see, like, by the time, we live right next to the road, and I could only see him when he got, like, halfway over the road, and then I can't see where he went. So by the time they would get here, he would have disappeared.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would have wasted their time, because we don't know where he went. But yeah.
Yeah, that was not a
6 o'clock in the morning.
not a wake up call that you appreciate.
But when I say 6 o'clock in the morning, it is like So obviously when I woke up and when Sophie woke up, we didn't think it was 6. We thought it was like earlier more than like in the night time. But yeah, like my heart was pounding because I was panicking, thinking there's something had happened to someone. So yeah,
not a nice situation.
no. So let's try and wind down a little bit. And yeah, and the reason why I sound snuffy is because I'm trying to breathe against the pressure that is currently being forced into my throat. So if I stop it from being blocked, you can hear the pressure of the air being forced into my lungs right now. So I'm trying to resist against that. It sounds more like this. So there's quite a lot of air currently being forced into my body that I'm trying to fight against so I can actually talk.
That's funny, really.
Yeah. So we're going to try and go back to sleep. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
I was making sure I not got any. Oh, that was drastic.
Yeah, Mum.
I was trying to make sure I haven't got anything on my face. But anyway, when we went shopping last week,
Yep.
Charlie spotted these. Which, if you can't tell, are apples.
We don't get toffee apples because Sophie doesn't like them and my teeth will break.
Yeah.
Because of how fragile my bones are.
So we've got one double dipped white and pink chocolate flavoured coated apple with marshmallows. One milk chocolate apple with multicolour sprinkles. It doesn't say sprinkles, but I'm not actually sure what it says though. White chocolate with rainbow sprinkle things. And another double dipped milk and white chocolate flavour coated apple with spooky sprinkles. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
So yay!
Woo!
Boom.
Yeah. So, it is 20 to 6. we are just out playing with the girls, as you saw. I did. And I've only just woke up. After that bloke knocking on our door at 6 o'clock this morning, I couldn't get back to sleep all that easily. They both caught it together. And it was like playing on my mind whether he had like mental health problems or whether he was drunk. More like wondering whether it was mental health and whether he was going to be safe. I mean, eventually I managed to go back to sleep, but I think I then woke up at like 10:30, and it set the day then to just be really late. When I woke up, I got Soph to message our neighbour to see if she knows of the bloke, and she said she like Soph explained the situation, and Soph turned and said that our neighbour got woke up because he was shouting and swearing and whatnot, but she doesn't think it's mental health. She thinks he was drunk, which that angers me.
It sounded that.
Yeah, if it was mental health, I think I would have been okay with the fact he knocked on our door,
Yeah.
because you can't help that. But the fact,
Alba,
the fact he was drunk really pisses me off.
at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Because I said to Soph when she came back up that my heart was pounding because I was just, I'm stuck in the frisbee. I'm going round in circles. Good girl, Alba, for helping. Her back leg was it and her head was in it, so she was going in circles. So yeah, it, like, my heart was pounding. I was just like,
Well,
it was like that anxiety thing, like, shit, someone's knocking on our door at 6 o'clock in the morning. But obviously because it's coming up to winter, well, it's autumn now, the mornings are really dark. So ordinarily at 6 o'clock in the summer it would be like it is now, but because it's autumn time, it's like 6 o'clock is like 3 o'clock in the morning, so it made it even worse. So I think like all the adrenaline from that, and then waking up late, getting my meds in me and whatever else, it meant that I didn't, well, I went to have my nap later, and then obviously I woke up later. So we've then brought the girls out because it's not as hot now. It's starting to bring the girls back out because they can cope with it. And then by the time we get in, I mean, we haven't even had our cinema date. Like, it's Sunday, this is when we have our cinema date. We normally do Gizmo with his ASMR.
which again won't be today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately now.
Yeah, because by the time we set it up and then get his like little play area played up and everything like that, it takes a while. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow, possibly after my CPN and Soph's carers assessment. Hopefully they don't go on too long and we can get it done for you then. But yeah, apologies that it's not today. Look at the side of the house up there. Oh, is that a fuzzy ball, or is it a
Oh, sorry.
the house at the end of... What is that?
It's a satellite dish.
Oops. I'll take a picture and I'll put it in here of what it looks like. I think is it rusty?
Yeah.
And not rusty on the edges? I think that's what's doing it.
It's really funny that you've got your glasses on and is that a fuzzy ball?
I'm looking over them. I think you see it in the vlog. I'm like, instead of actually looking through my glasses. So, I'm gonna finish with the girls, and then we'll decide whether we're gonna do our cinema date and have our cinema food, or have something real to eat, and we'll just figure out from there. But otherwise, that's kind of been our day. Apologies for the screw up, but
These things happen, unfortunately.
yeah.
Alba, Alba, come on.
Come on, baby girl.
That's the wrong way.
I'm gonna go home.
I know why you've done that.
For the pool.
Yeah. Did I do it?
Straight in.
Oh, I'm definitely okay with this.
Don't go in.
Okay, I'll go back in here then. What a pickle is that? Mummy is on my head. Yeah, this is good.
We've got a drink right next to each other.
Yeah.
It's the whole pool, and we've
Yeah.
got a drink like
Oh
this.
yeah, Mum.
And I've got to spin around.
Yeah. I was considering sitting, but I think it might be cold on my filthy and my bum. Drop that frisbee.
Ew. So gentle.
Oh, I'm really tired now. You okay, Pickle?
We're not going back out.
Yeah, but look, I've got a belt. I've got a belt.
I wonder why she's got to turn around like that.
I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? Oh.
Oh!
That was tough.
I regret every decision I made.
I'm gonna do it again.
You gonna sit? No.
Pickle's just like... She either peed over there or she just sat down over there. I am not entirely sure which. God, you're so thirsty, girl.
Are you gonna sit?
No.
No, 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 no.
No.
I'll go back in here then. I think Pickle wants to go in.
Yeah. Shall I encourage her in?
I think she would have a hissy fit.
Should try it anyway. Okay.
I'm not okay with this. Abba, 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 abba.
Come here. Right, don't want to get himself in then.
Yeah. Don't forget my belly.
Oh, I know, belly.
I'll let you access it.
Good girl. Your belly girl.
And then there's the...
Of course she would. Luckily she hasn't got up over there. Isn't that nice?
She's even got wet feet, not a wet body.
Yeah.
Look at my tongue.
Laughing at my tongue goo. Is that your tongue goo? Yeah, Mum. Where's your foot?
They're here, Mum.
Thank you.
Look at me looking at
I
you.
know, you're so beautiful.
Have you had a good
You're
time?
so beautiful.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful.
Have you had a good time?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good time. Well
Gorgeous. We had our cinema date. And we watched a film called Degrees of Fear.
Oh, it's really good.
It's not a Netflix original, so you can watch it anywhere. And it is highly recommended.
It is. It's a 2018 film, so it's very recent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
go
very
do
good.
it. But obviously it is on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
Go see.
So, thanks for coming on this dance, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, 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 oh.